The Broken Man. Ever since I was born, these are all my scars. All my bruises. Well, ever since I was a child, I had a lot of surgery. As a child, when I was born, I had a lot of heart conditions, a lot of two heart surgeries, and 25 other surgeries. Even like 23 when I was an infant, and other more to come in future past tense. A lot of them are very personal. 2 were heart surgeries, like I said. I was this close to death 5 times. My heart had a very bad condition. The blood wasn't going through it, and it was going up, and I nearly was close to death. When I was a child growing up at the age of 7, well, by the age of 5, when I went to a preschool, they abused me. The teachers were not very good. They kind of hurt the kids physically and actually put me in a corner. And it made me feel like I was an idiot and scared and alone. And I also had an asthma attack, where I had to be sent to the hospital. Whoopsie. By growing up, I had a lot of nurses. 5 of the nurses I had abused me physically and emotionally, treated me like an animal, and one locked me in a room for 5 hours. That was because I fell asleep in there, and I was scared, and one of them the same one who threw me in a room, tormented me with a lot of fear, taught me a lot of crazy fears, actually. Growing up, it wasn't easy. I was 2 years older than the other kids originally when I joined elementary school. When I started school, I was 7 years old, and I got bullied a lot. I got bullied a lot because I was short. A lot of the kids were taller than me, and I was just this little tiny shrimp. And I got bullied, pounded, and just emotionally, and it just continued on and on in future pretenses. And then I just had another couple other surgeries. Like I said, the other 5 or 3 were my surgeries. And one nurse, I was actually a few years older. I was like 15, maybe 17. She actually was anti-gay, and so she actually was in that screwed up religion. She told me that the government was going to treat us and lock us up and all that stuff. She gave me a whole bunch of fear and told me about demons. And when I was in 8th grade, December, Christmas time, 15th, 2010, I was harassed by a boy in the boys' restroom, and it haunted me ever since. It still does. Christmas is now just a fragrant remembrance of that past event. I can no longer feel Christmas spirit. I just feel scared and hurt and haunted by what happened on that day. And I had a whole bunch of other Christmases where someone in my life just hurt me, on and on. And so now Christmas and other holidays are just... By the age of 14, I had negative thoughts. I'm just going to say this out loud. I became very depressed. I had very bad anxiety. It's just been amped up, and now I'm just trying to get my life back on track. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to try to get my life back on track. I'm going through a lot of problems. I'm trying to help myself. It's just been a lot of work, and I hope all you know that you're not alone. There are other kids like me and us who are out there with negative thoughts, have thoughts of hurting ourselves and just having thoughts of whatever. But you're not alone. You can stay strong for who you are. Believe in that. This is your Corey Dreamer, signing off.